Hi there, my name is Kronenberg and welcome to my channel. This is a film review of The Jungle. It's a horror suspense film. I would put it down suspense, definitely. IMDb says it's coming out in 2013, Amazon in 2014, so go with the IMDb one. I think that might be when it actually appeared in Amazon. It's a 15, it's an hour and 24 minutes. Amazon is 3.2 out of 5, IMDb is 3.7 out of 10. I'm going to read both synopsises. So Amazon is, I'll read IMDb first. An Indonesian forest demon stalks the members of an expedition group on a mission to locate and tag the mythical Javan leopard deep in the rainforest. Yeah. And Amazon is venturing into the heart of the Indonesian jungle to track down a rare breed of leopard. Animal conservationist, Larry Black, and his filmmaker brother plan to document it all on camera. But rumours of people disappearing in the forest raise tensions amongst the crew and their superstitious guides. After becoming lost, Larry and the crew find themselves preyed upon by a new species of predator. So the director is Andrew Traucki, Traucki, who directed Blackwater. Producers, well, there's 11 of them, so here's the two with the producer on. We have Andrew again, who produced The Reef, and Anne-Marie Bell, that's Annmaree, who produced Teenage Kicks. Music, well, there's none of it. Cast, I'm not sure the brother's name. I tried to look at IMDb and I couldn't see it, so I'm not sure who his name was. So we have Rupert Reed, who was Larry, who was in Another Earth. He's the one on the right. Augustai Budianthiki, Budianthika, who is Addy, who is in Chappelle. He's in the middle. And I'm going to attempt it, but I prefer to spell it. Agos Widjaya Sodyaro. So that's Agoes Widjaya Soedjarwo, who is Budi, who is in The Island of Dr. Moreau, he's on the left, and Serena Dean, who is the wife, who is Jane Black, and she was in The Deposit. It's a little short, and it was filmed in New South Wales in Australia, that's the opening scene, and Indonesia, and it's also known as Jungle, so there's Jungle and the Jungle. It's a 3V film, so I watched it on Amazon. For me, I only had 6 adverts. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't really care about those. There are less adverts than YouTube. Dear God, it's a found film. You know, one of those. This is the footage from so and so. It doesn't tell you that at the beginning, but you kind of guess it. It's like, oh, you know, it's like great. It's about a big cat expert. So I was hoping to God it's going to be a good one. You know, because some of them are really poor. So we have the famous zoom in and zoom out of focus, you know. And it's not so bad so far because they're at home. One thing that was good to hear was the wife saying, you know, it's tough when hubby's away for many, many months, which is, you know, because he's all over the world. And it's probably like this actually for most people who are into nature things, not just like, I'm going to throw a name out there, Attenborough, but I'm pretty sure there's plenty of others. In fact, I know there is. But then there's all the camera crew and all that lot. When they literally say, and the crew was filming this, whatever it was, for the past 9 months. But they've been out there for 9 months filming it. So that means that there's some family somewhere they don't see their husbands, wives or whatever, for months and months on the end while they're out there filming. It must be quite hard for people to kind of get around that one. Of course, it looks like it's Indonesia because I don't read the synopses when I watch these things, purely because of who they were talking to and stuff. Now, it seems like in the village they believe in the forest demon. Of course, I was thinking, they're going to meet that and no leopard. Now, the subtitles aren't there for the Indonesians, so because they're babbling away and like, what are they saying? So I click on subtitles because you can select that on Amazon. Nothing came up. I was like, okay, because I thought maybe they just forgot that, because sometimes they do. But of course it won't be, because it's a camcorder. So, yeah, and that's why there's no music, because it's a camcorder. Now, interestingly enough, they found a cage with a python in it, a little small one from poachers. So they kind of let it loose, and it was nice to see it climb a tree. It was quite enjoyable, actually. I've seen a python climb a tree like that before. Not just go up the branch, but actually climb up the tree stump. And then for bait, to find the leopard, they're using a live chicken. I'm not so sure about that. So they have a local tracker, AD, I think his name is, in the film, that Larry's ignoring because he says, I never get lost. I know where I'm going. But you kind of feel that this interaction feels like how it would be if local and foreign people try to track a creature. So you got the local people who know exactly where they're going, and they're going, I know exactly where I'm going over here. And then you got somebody foreign coming on and going, no, 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 I'm the expert. This is where we're going. He goes, look, I lived here all my life. No, 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 no. I know more than you, even though I have never been to Indonesia in my entire life. That kind of reaction. You know, you can just tell. So, you're in the jungle, and you come across something dangling from a branch. Right? And it turns out it's witchcraft. To bring, not to take away, but to bring evil spirits. Isn't that always what you wanted to hear when you're just walking into a jungle? It's something I've always wanted to hear. So they found a dead leopard, and the Indonesian guys are crapping themselves. It's okay, Larry says. It's not a poacher, but a more aggressive, larger leopard. So it's okay, you know. They're like, oh, it's what? It's like, yeah, it won't be poachers. This must be a really large leopard. We'll wait for him. Okay. It was pretty intense night scene with this creature. But I was kind of curious why they weren't all in this hide. So they took hide, obviously, you know, so they could hide, you know, the little like tent thing, so that they could be camouflaged for the leopard. But they weren't all in it. You know, they were like in a tent about like 10-15 feet away. It's like, what? Why wouldn't you all be in the same hide? It makes no sense. And by the way, when I say not all in the same hide, I mean the people who were actually there, Larry and his brother, they were somewhere else. They were in the other tent. There was nobody in the hide. And it's like, wouldn't you be there in the hide at night time to see this leopard that you just let this chicken out for? Would you not do that? Because I'm pretty sure I would if I was out there photographing something or trying to take a photo or whatever it was. I want to go, right, okay, let's leave the trap there. Well, let's go back to the tent. Baked beans on me, yeah. Oh, there's a noise. What is it? I don't know. Oh, we've got to walk back to the bloody hide now with a huge leopard walking around. So instead they walk around with headlights on their heads, crapping themselves. It's like, I would just stay inside the tent, not to this. So Larry has a compass, so he keeps saying north is this way. And Addy, you know, he's a tracker, but he keeps going the wrong way. I'm actually guessing he just wants to go home. You know, he's trying to like veer them away from wherever they were going because them two didn't want to be there. And he's like, no, guys, it's this way. My compass is never wrong, except if you're standing in a load of magnets. I actually feel like I'm watching a low-budget Predator film. Because Addy was staring into the forest saying, something's watching us, looking up into the trees. Now, I was just about expecting to see that little flash of the eyes or something, as some sort of like creature jumping across the trees, you know, like Predator. Have you ever seen it? If you're not, then you won't know what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure most people have seen Predator. Now, there's another scary scene at night again, so we have night vision, bouncy camera. Now, I've seen a lot of films in this genre, some pretty dire. But this was actually pretty good. I liked it. It was like, oh, this is good. I was actually quite getting into it. I was like expecting some sort of corniness, and it wasn't. It was like, oh, this is good. And then, of course, something happened and damaged the camera. So it was okay now and then, but we had the interference bit. Sorry if you hear anything meowing. The cat's just coming. You haven't got anything in your mouth, have you, lad? No, thank God for that. He hasn't brought back a friend. Sorry, I mean the cat on here, not the cat on the film. So it was an interesting film. The main action at night, that wasn't too bad. Buddy and Andy worked well with them. That's the two Indonesian guys. We saw the creature, so that was okay. Overall, acting was fine. I'm going to give it a 4. One thing I will say though, which I completely forgot to mention, is in Amazon you've got a picture of a guy with a gun and behind some sort of a creature with teeth. That's the wrong picture. It's not that film. I don't know what that film is from. I'm going to guess it's from another The Jungle film, but that is not what it is. For a start, the creature you don't see the creature that much, and there's nobody with any guns as such like that. But basically, that's a completely different picture. You might as well just have a picture of some people from Platoon or I don't know, Full Metal Jacket or something. So yeah, completely different. So did I say a 4? No, I mean a 5. Sorry about that. I was looking at something else. Yeah, it should be a 5 in my mind. It was a good film. I enjoyed it. So definitely worth it. Anyway, hopefully if you enjoyed watching and listening to this film review of The Jungle, please subscribe to my channel, give me your thumbs up if you liked this video, leave a comment in the comment box below. I've got plenty of other film reviews, quite a lot of suspense kind of films, I suppose. Okay, well thank you for watching and goodbye.